Yo, what's up guys? Today your boy is back with another video, and today we're gonna talk about the Linux terminal commands, or the basic daily use commands in the Linux terminal. Last time out I made a video about the Linux hierarchy and explained the terminal a little bit. That video would be linked in the description. If you are interested, you can check it out. So let's begin. So today for the first command we're going to go with is the pwd command, which is the point to the working directory. This command is used when you want to see in which directory you are standing right now, like the terminal is, you are working in the terminal. So if I type in pwd and press enter, it'll print the working directory for you in which you are currently. So the next command which we're going to go with is the ls command, which is list the files in the directory where you are. So if I type in ls and press enter, it's going to list me the files in the folder within that directory. So to list the file and folder in a directory in a more detailed manner, you can do with ls and l you can add to it and press enter. It will list the files or the folder within the directory in a more detailed manner. As you can see, the time and date in which the files were created or last time touched, the size of the specific file or folder, the group in which the file or folder exists, and the permission for the specific file or folder. As you can see, the size for these folders aren't readable, so to make or to list them in a more human readable format, we are going with the ls-l and h with it. So h is shortened for human readable, and press enter. As you can see now, it is listing them in a more human readable manners. So similarly, clear the screen. Clear is the command to clear the screen of the terminal. So if I type in clear and press enter, it's going to clear the screen. So with the ls, there's also an additional word that's used to list the hidden files within a directory. So that's -a. So if I type in ls-a and l with it in a list manner and press enter, as you can see, these are the hidden files which start with a dot. So in the Linux, when you create a file and the name starts with dot, so that means the Linux will assume that that file is not meant to be shown to the user, and it'll hide it. So ls-a, if you go only with, as you can see, all these files that start with the dot are hidden files. If I type in only ls, those files won't show up. So -a is to list the hidden files in a directory. So now the next command which we're going to go with is cd, which is for changing the directory you're currently working in. So if you want to change the current directory we're working in, cd and the name of the directory in which we want to go. For now, I'll want to go to my document directory, and as you can see, if I type in cd documents and / and press enter, I am in the document directory pwd, and here you can see that I am in the documents directory. So what if I want to go back to the previous directory I was? So for that, I will type in cd space and 2 dots and press enter. That will take me back to the previous directory. As you can see here, that I'm back to the home directory. So now if let's say I want to copy something into another directory, for that we will use the command cp. So for me, let's go to my document directory, cd, change my directory to the documents, and in here clear the screen. ls is going to list me the files that are in the document directory, right? So now what if I want to copy a file from one directory, from this document directory, to another directory? So for that, what would I do is I would type in cp. Let's say I want to go with the hello text file, and I want to copy it into my videos directory. So I would go / to my root directory, home /bubble /videos. This is the directory where I want to copy it, and press enter. So if I go back to my video directory, in here cd videos, and say list the files, you can see the file is copied here. So similarly, this same command is used to backup a file or create a backup of a file. So let's me list this in a more human readable manner, as you can see here. Now what if I want to create a backup of this certain file that is hello.txt? So for that, what I would do is cp hello.txt and a space, and after that name of the file which you want, or let me say I want to name it hello.txt.bkp, short for backup, and press enter. And now if I list all the files in the directory, you can see a backup for that file is created. So cp is a command that's used for copying a file or creating backup for a file. So let me clear the screen. So now we knew that for copying a file we use the command cp. So what about if you want to move a file? So let's say I want to move this hello.txt.backup file to this folder which is named this one. So what would I do? I would type in the command mv, which is short for move. So move the hello.txt.bkp file to the directory which is this one. And if I press enter, and this time if I go and list the files within the directory, you can see it is not here anymore. So now if I go to the directory and press enter and list the files within that, you can see now the file exists in this one directory, which is within the document directory. See? So now the mv command is also used for renaming a file. So basically what renaming is, moving is changing the sector or the file that exists on a specific sector on a drive. So renaming is similar, doing the same thing. So it looks like we are changing the name, but in the back end, you are actually, when you're renaming it, you're changing the sector where the file exists. So for that we would type in mv, let's say I want to go with the hello.txt file .bkp, which is the backup, and now I want to change the name. So simply mv the name of the file, and after that the name you want to give it, or to the new name you want to associate to that file. So I would say this name and press enter. Now if I list all the files in the directory, you can see its name is changed to this name. So mv is used to move or rename a file. So let me clear the screen. Cd, go to my previous directory. Let me go back, and now I'll list all the files, the directories in my home directory. So what if I want to create a directory? To create a directory, we are going to use the command mkdir, which is shortened for make directory, and mkdir, name of the directory which you want to create. Let's say I want to create new folder, and if I press enter, and this time if I list the files or the folder in the directory, you can see new folder is being created. So mkdir is for creating a directory. So similarly, rmdir is used to remove a directory. So if I type in rmdir new folder, it's going to remove it. But the problem is rmdir is only used to remove an empty directory. If a directory it has other files within it, it won't be removed by rmdir. For that we use another command. But for the rmdir, you can remove empty directory with this command. And if I press enter and now list the files within that directory, it's not there anymore. So the question is, what is the command for removing a directory or a file? Basically rmdir is to remove a directory, but to remove a file or a directory that has some files within it, so which command are we going to use? For that we're going to use the command rm, which is shortened for remove. So if I go to my documents directory, cd documents, and list in all the files within that directory, so let's say I want to remove this file hello2.txt. So first of all, let me make a copy of that. cp hello2.txt, and let's name the backup bkp and press enter. So as you can see, now it's a backup is existing is here. So now I want to remove the file. I will type in rm hello2.txt, and if I press enter, and we can see that the file is not there anymore. So this is to remove a file, but to remove a directory that has other files within it, what we're going to do is rm-r, that's going to be added in the command line, and then name of the directory, and if you press enter, that directory is removed. So you can use another extra with this command, that is rm-r and v. The v shows is shortened for verbose, which shows you what is going on. So after that, now we will go with the wildcard. Let me go back into the directory. Oh, before going with wildcard, let me tell you how to, if we learned how to create a directory, but how to create a file. So for creating a file, we are going to use nano. Basically, nano is a text editor in the Linux terminal, or in the terminal. So I want to create a file. So what I would do is I would type in nano and name of the file. Let's say I want to say new file. Name it new file, and it's a text file. So I will type in nano new file.txt and press enter. So now the nano text editor is open. So let's say I want to say hello, this is, okay, sorry for that, this is the file I created, and I want to save it. So I would type in Control O and press enter, and then Control X. So now if I list the file in that directory, press enter, you can see the new file is being created. So now let's say we want to delete every file with the extension of .txt. What would we do? Like if the folder has many files with the extension .txt, what are we going to do? So we instead of typing the name of every single file, we would just type in rm steric, which is the wildcard .txt. Now if I press enter, every txt file in their folder is going to be deleted. So if I press enter, and now if I list, as you can see, only one file is there. Both txt files are now deleted. This is a wildcard. So these are the basic commands that we use in the Linux terminal, in the daily use. So I hope you find this video useful, and give a thumbs up if you liked it, and dislike it if you didn't. You thought that my video is you think that my video is wasteful, and subscribe for more videos, and see you next time. Peace.